Now, I know that some of us have been learning to measure at school using metre sticks. And guess what? The Romans liked to measure things too, although they didn't use metre sticks, they used paces. Paces mean that the Romans counted how many steps they took and they recorded it. But they didn't have paper to write it down on, so they actually used a slab of stone and they chiselled the Roman numerals into the stone to measure the length of the wall that they had built. And guess what? Archaeologists have found some of these slabs, and there's one in Bridgeness, and I've been down to visit it. Okay, so now I'm down in Bridgeness, which is an area in Bridgeness, and I've come to have a look at this. It's the Bridgeness slab, which was a plaque erected on an area of the Antonine Wall by the Romans, and the plaque commemorated and recorded the length of the wall that the Romans had completed. So let's have a look at it in more detail. We can see here, now this would have all been carved out of stone. We've got a Roman soldier here with his weapon, and down here it says on the information board that they're defeating the barbarians. Who do you think the barbarians were? I think it was the Scots, wasn't it? They didn't completely defeat us though, did they? Because they didn't get any further north than what the Antonine Wall, where the Antonine Wall was built. So we weren't completely defeated. So you can see here the little guy's cowering from the Roman soldier who is about to defeat him with his weapon. It looks like a spear on his horse. You can see his Roman helmet and his cape here. You can see his cape. That's him on his horse. Then we've got lots of writing in Roman numerals. We can see Antonino, that's the emperor's name, and we can see, looks like some Roman numerals there. And on the other side, we've got the Roman soldiers holding up their flag, and there are some animals there. It said it was a sheep and a pig and a goat. And what the Romans would do, they would sacrifice these animals for their gods, and that was to wish them good luck on their mission. Now, what does it say on the wall? Now, according to this information board, it says, in honour of the Emperor Caesar Titus Aelius Hadrianus Antonius Augustus Pius, father of his country, the 2nd Legion, Augustus's own, completed 4,652 paces. Now these slabs were erected on all the Roman forts going along the Antonine Wall. Now the Antonine Wall stretched for 38 miles and there were 17 forts along the wall. Now this isn't the original, it's a replica. The original is in the Scottish Museum in Edinburgh, but what they did was they used a laser to scan it, and then it was replicated so that they could put it here in what they think was the original site. So it is made of stone, this, but it's not the original one, it's a replica. So you might be able to have a little visit down to see this, down in Bridgeness. You could maybe ask your family to bring you down so you can see it. And there's a much bigger map on the other side of the plaque, and you can see the full length of the Antonine Wall starting here at Caradon. And if you go down into the woods at Caradon at the foreshore, you can walk all the way along to Blackness Castle from there, and there are remains of the wall that you can see down there. Here we are here in Bridgeness. That's the fort at Kinneil that I was just up visiting. And then further along at Falkirk, Rough Castle, some of you might have been up there, you can see a wee bit more up there. And it continues all the way 38 miles long to Old Kilpatrick at the mouth of the River Clyde.